Should head to Norman's penthouse when I'm ready to back MJ up.
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars. But only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
That is probably the most out-of-pocket thing I ever heard from J. Jonah. Like, holy cow. What sort of idea does this man have? Rhinoceros? Or what, in what aspect?
Oh, how festive! More Sable agents.
They just feels really out of pocket, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, welcome back everyone. Hopefully everybody had a great, fantastic weekend. And yeah, my name is Rayvon and I stream 4 days a week. I stream Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 PM to technically 1 AM. All times are on Pacific Standard. And what else? Oh yeah, if you like my content, feel free to subscribe and all the sort of YouTube shebang. And now
Sable's getting out of control.
that's
rounding up civilians her idea, or Norman's?
now that's out of the way. Hopefully once again, you guys had a great, if not a fantastic weekend. I know the weekend was a little interesting for some people. I myself had a party for one of my, I want to say extended nephews. I guess technically they're not like from one of my siblings, but they are like just my nephew, which I think might be the accurate phrasing. I think that's like the proper phrasing. I could be wrong, but yeah. It was a fun weekend. Wait, what is this one again? Perform a 65 combo head. I'm hoping that I can pull it off. I'm hoping. I was watching, what's it called? A YouTube, well, I wouldn't call it a YouTube video. I was watching a so-called remake for, what I believe at the time was a remake for a game called Resident Evil Code Veronica, which people are really like, I want to say begging might be the word, but I don't know if that's like the proper terminology. Because there are people like that really want the game to be a thing. So I don't know. And when I was watching the trailer, I thought it was like a real thing, and I was like, "Oh, cool! That looks really nice." And then when I started reading the comments, it was like, nah, dude, this is out of for like a whole different game. Like they're combining like Call of Duty Zombies, no, Call of Duty Black Ops with Call of Duty. I think it was World War. And I was like, that is a little bit disappointing. Cause it looked really, really cool. And I was like looking forward to it, honestly. There you go. Well, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, so, you know, I'm not really tripping about it. To know. I gotta say, like the flying guys are probably like the most persistent ones, maybe annoying ones, if anything, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. I think it's like a matter of perspective. What else? I feel like there should be like something like of interest I'm talking about.
Oh hey, reinforcement guy! I just talked to your boss. She said you could take the rest of the day off. I swear!
But I don't know what like might be sounding interesting. Oof. Oh, no, that was the one that I was intending to capture. Or attack, I mean. So it's all fun.
Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway. But this makes it more fun. Thanks.
I guess you may say it might be more engaging. Pun intended.
Great! More of them! Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me blare the siren on the way to lockup!
You know what I find a little bit interesting? I didn't knew that the voice actor for Spider-Man also did voice acting for anime. It was something that I just found it quite impressive, if anything. Because I honestly never expected the guy to be like an anime voice actor at some degree. Because if I'm not mistaken, and if my memory doesn't fail me, I think that's like the better phrasing. He was the voice actor for Sasuke. Or the English voice actor. I think that's the better phrasing.
Watch my back.
So that's like really, really interesting, to say the least. I think I fall on that one. I did fall on that one. It's okay. It's all by now.
Get him.
How many rounds do I have left? I think this is the last one. No,
You guys just
that's
won't
enough.
stop! Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested! And this is really getting stalkerish!
SM1 engaged.
You are the one that I need to take down. Oof.
Incoming.
I don't know why, like, somewhere in the back of my head is thinking about something that, like, literally just happened, like, weeks ago. And I was brought up by one of my viewers or something, like ChatGPT, which I find fun in my opinion.
That took longer than it should have.
That was terrifying.
Okay, cool. Should I start focusing
Captain,
on the main
all
story?
the people in the cells are out, and they've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm debating if I should focus on like the main story or whatever is left from the main story. Because at this point, like, most of the things are technically done. I emphasize technically. Web throw 10 enemies. Off the wall attacks. I'm probably just gonna spend on gadgets at this point. Honestly. Challenges tokens, challenge tokens, more challenge tokens. I don't think I can max out everything, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong on that aspect, but I don't think so. You know what? I'm just kind of focused on the main story at this point. Like, yeah, like I can get more tokens for like things and whatnot. But I don't know. I don't want to say I don't feel like doing them, because I mean some of them are really fun. But oh, pixel time! Holy cow! I didn't even notice you comment on the stream. Sorry, Pancake. I do really apologize on that aspect. That's on me. I don't think it even announced got announced on the stream. Or maybe I was just too focused on the game that I didn't even realize that. That's on me. I apologize. How you doing? How's your night? Or no, how's your afternoon? I believe it's either afternoon or morning for you. Save international. Prison Sable. I completely Ghost of Tsushima. Dude, that's great. How was the game? Like, I want to ask for spoilers, but at the same time, I don't want to. But how was the game? Like, hopefully it was fun.
You know, I don't mean to overreact, but I'm starting to take this personally.
I'm hoping the game is fun. Because I've been thinking on like what's like the next game I want to stream after this game. Absolutely what I always wanted from an AC game. Yeah, I'm probably going to check it out, at least gameplay wise, because I don't know if I'll be able to afford the game. Because I've been.
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day? Well, you know who to blame. No, not city bureaucracy. Spider-Man. He's been seen leaping down from great heights to pound the ground with maximum force. Why? There's only one possible reason I can think of. He hates us, and he wants us to be miserable.
Absolutely what I always wanted to do from an AC game. I see. Wait, is it?
Okay, MJ, I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Is the gameplay like Assassin's Creed, like gameplay aspect? I'm curious.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck. Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it.
Excuse me. The lobby seems pretty busy. Is everything okay?
Residents have been asked to temporarily vacate their units while Sable International performs a security sweep.
Ghost of Tsushima is very similar to AC. I see. Well, 100 times better. Dude, like, that sounds exciting. Like, I don't know if I have mentioned this. I believe I had. But Assassin's Creed Revelations is probably one of my favorites. And it's not because of like the type of game it is, or because of Ezio, but I think I really like I think it's mainly because of the hidden blade, like the special hidden blade on Revelations.
There's the security room, but that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Gains transformation from a samurai to a ghost bang. Dude, that sounds kinda cool. That sounds rad. Holy cow.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. A health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
Dude, that sounds kinda cool.
Let us back upstairs. I've got a medical emergency here. Oh man, I can't breathe. Let me back upstairs.
Oh, I gotta find more people.
Why isn't Osborn down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on.
There is so much to talk about. Dude, I would love to hear it. Like, but at the same time, I kind of...
Right now, we're just as important as Osborn. This isn't fair. Let us back upstairs. If Osborn doesn't have to wait down here, we shouldn't either.
But I also want to, like, keep some things, like, secret. Because, like, I kind of want to experience that out. So it's kind of like part of me wants to know more about it. But at the same time, part of me wants like to have like the first time experience. I don't know. Like I'm conflicted because No, I think being artistic over realism.
Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
That should do it.
Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
If I get sick, I'll sue you into the ground.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating, but please remember, Sable is doing this for your safety.
More like Osborn's safety.
Please, everyone, please, remain calm.
You should definitely get it as a one-time experience like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Cops are incompetent. Alarms every other minute. And where's your stun gun? You aren't even ready to work.
Man, I set it down. Somewhere. I swear, I
Swear your way out of here. We're in charge now.
Okay, I'm gone.
Sure could use a coffee.
Dude, I
Hello.
haven't played Red
I know
Dead
a few
Redemption
Sable
2.
agents who would love to meet you.
I think I have mentioned this before, but I have never played Red Dead Redemption 2. Press the square behind an enemy for a stealth takedown. Dude,
Multi-million-dollar building with network speeds from 1995. Ridiculous. Copy that, Control. We're 5 by 5.
I like this thing.
do you know about the No Man's Sky? I heard it's as massive as Minecraft. Okay, so from what I know about No Man's Sky, the starting or the not the starting the what's the word I'm looking for? The launch day of the game was really really bad because the game had a lot of a lot of promises and that never happened until like later on. But I felt like over time it's become really really good. It's kind of like a planet exploration type of thing where you travel to different planets.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
Good boy.
You travel to like different planets, and each planet is supposed to be like its own biome with like
I'm sure
different
Sable offers workman's comp.
with like different like aliens and whatnot. What? I know. I literally got excited when she grabbed the stun gun. I saw like those like the coolest things so far.
Elevator controls in the security room. Next to the Sable agent. Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator.
Oh,
That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
she just grabbed the what's it called, the stun gun. Did he just went around? I went around for no reason. Oh my god. I grabbed the stun gun on this level, so that's fun. I am playing Sekiro again to make life unforgiving. Dude,
Last elevator. This
I-
is it.
I really want to try it out. It's
Norman and
Souls game.
Sable. Right on cue.
Find the alarm technician.
I wanted to see Sable.
Stupid useless button.
Hello, darling. I really want to play a Souls game. Like it's something that like I've been wanting to for quite some time. I just been procrastinating on it. Because like Dark Souls 1, I don't want to say like it sounds unappealing to me, but like maybe it's one of like the ones on the bottom list, rather like let's say Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne, Lies of P. I really, really, really want to try Lies of P.
Guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Lies of P is for sure. For sure. For sure, one of the games that I want to play. Sekiro sounds really, really fun. I think I saw like a small portion of the game from like a different streamer, and that looks really, really cool.
Doors are locked till the system check finishes.
I completed Tsushima only, so I thought, let's give another shot. Dude, I want to. Dude, here's one of the things that I'm probably going to be doing, and once I run out of games to play, at least from my library, I'm planning to replay Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 7. I completed Tsushima. No, yeah, I'm planning to replay Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 7 in the highest difficulty. So it's going to be a really stressful situation. It's going to be a really painful situation. So I'm really, really looking forward to it once I get to that point. Also, welcome to anybody who's new. My name is Revwin, and yeah, feel free to hang out. Feel free to chat on the chat, and yeah. The reason I escape Souls game is why the bosses are freaking huge. Dude, I wouldn't mind.
For keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
I think for me, like Mr. T is like huge, in my opinion, and I was.
Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
And I don't want to say that he's like super huge, but he's like big, so you know. And he's like unkillable as well, so that's even probably better.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait.
Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment?
Somebody who has a lot of money, perhaps. Because I mean, he's a president.
What is this thing? Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
A peacekeeping helmet. I'm thinking either the Green Goblin helmet, or this is a far stretch on it, an Ultron mask or head. See, it's simple for me. Go for the fight, under level, then die 40 times and search for a cheese, then die another 20 times, then search for a skip, then fight another 50 times, then rage quit. That sounds fun. It's like searching for a needle in a stack of hay.
Journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
If I'm not mistaken, Norman Osborn wanted to recreate the powers of Spider-Man. If I'm mistaken. I could be mistaken on that. And probably mix him up with Kingpin.
The fabulous Osborn boys.
So which paint is the one that I'm looking for?
Looks like a boatload of electrical is routed right behind that painting of Norman.
I really feel like I could just play AC and have a good time, but no, the Souls game ego hits. Dude, like I feel a little bit jealous now. I really want to try a Dark Souls game. I just don't know which one it might be, like the one that I want to start streaming, because there's also like the aspect of like, oh, you should probably try streaming this, and like I'll be like, yeah, that's sort of cool, but I also gotta think on like the aspect of like what brings more people to the stream and the stuff like that. So it's kind of like you gotta like have an idea what you want to bring in. The further you move along. But I would love to. Trust me, I would love to try at least a Souls game. Like that's never going to leave my mind. Explore normal penthouse. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong on this aspect. There should be something that I'm missing. I want to say this paint, but it doesn't really specify what paint name I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay, let me think about it. Where is the entrance? Okay, so that's the lunch. That goes to a different room. No. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea which one it is. I think. Not? I assume it was this one. Oh, I remember this. I spent hours of time just roaming because I was dumb. I feel like I'm going to be doing the same thing. Do you want to share a tip or two, perhaps? Because I remember it says a paint, but I don't want to be spending like hours searching for it. I'm assuming it's this paint. No, it's this paint. Norman bid his sons farewell June 14. Where am I supposed to input the data on it? Let me look at this real quick. I wish there was a way to zoom in. Client kid code himself Harry last day. I'm gonna say my message is so darn squeaky. Now my question is, where did I input the code for that? That's, I want a little bit relevant. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Prototype from the schematic.
Wait, was that there the entire time?
Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? Wonder where it leads.
Wait, was that helmet there the entire time? I feel dumb. Oh my god.
Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from a secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies.
Self-diagnostic complete. No faults found. Fire doors disengaged.
For some reason, I expected somebody to walk out.
I could be back any minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. I know he left last summer, but was it July or August? Norman locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key?
Major Osborn has... I can barely read that. Has sealed his son Harry's room for the duration of his trip to Europe. The Major will be keeping the key to the room in his possession. Absolutely no access to Harry's room will be granted without Major's Osborne express permission. Thank you, Prof. Personal assistant to Major Norman Osborne. Sorry if I'm struggling reading that. I don't know, maybe it's just my eyesight or like the lighting just doesn't really work with me on that.
Harry said his mom used to cook all the time. This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
Oh, I have access to this place now. Great. So I'm assuming that I gotta go this way.
The city's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Can I? No, I cannot.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
I know. I guess I'm not really paying attention to things.
Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having an apartment like this if I ever got the chance. But then again, I don't see like the point of a luxurious like lifestyle, so probably not. Not my thing.
Harry's room, but it's locked. I wonder where Norman keeps the key. Oh man, look at us. We used to be so carefree. I miss those days.
Just imagine that I just passed the key without even knowing. That'd be fun in my opinion.
I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. But when Emily got sick, everything changed. God, Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen.
I mean, it feels kind of like a contrast of like lifestyles, because from my understanding, is that Harry was like has always been like the super like rich type of kid, and he wanted like a lifestyle which doesn't really involve you know, a lot of like finances involved.
Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad.
Well, you know, Parker is like the kid that like tries to survive day by day type of lifestyle. And with being a Spider-Man, things just get more complicated.
Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
Can I open this? I guess not. Inside the friendship reshaping our world. I would love to read all that paragraph, but the letters is too small for me to comprehend what it says.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right.
Oh, there's
Score! This must be the key for Harry's room.
I remember this. This Spider-Man will take the coolest entry. Dude, that sounds kind of exciting. Holy cow. I should be exploring, going to his room, but...
This is kind of cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman?
I want to explore just a little bit more.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today. I've put Harry... I've sent him away. For treatment. We'll fix him, Em. I promise. Development of GR-27 was too slow to save you. It won't fail Harry. I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready for when he gets back. The key is with you, Em. I know you keep it safe.
Wait, Norman sent Harry away for treatment? I thought he went to Europe on his own. What were you hiding from us, Harry?
I feel like there is... Wait, what? What is that?
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
In January 23rd, 1997... Holy cow, I feel like I need to get closer for this. Give me a second. Anything in the bug as well? Might as well check it out. Alchemax Medical Research, 2246 Progress May, New York, NY 10001. To whom it may concern, I am writing on behalf of my patient, Emily Osborne, to document this medical necessity of your experimental I cannot even read that word. Holy cow, I'm sorry. In Mongolovi Bolin therapy. I'm probably butchered that word out. I just cannot read it properly. BM237 for the treatment of vasculitis associated with Debtoran syndrome. This letter provides information about the patient, medical history, diagnosis, and a statement summarizing that my treatment rationales, patient's history, and diagnosis. Mrs. Osborne was first diagnosed with Debtoran syndrome. I'm probably going to be butchering some words, or probably misreading them. That's on me. I guess my eyes are just that bad. In 1984, following a series of unexplained medical incidents, initially systematic lupus erythematosus. I'm not gonna try to fix a word because that's just not really. It was expected, but after careful diagnosis exclusion, this, along with many other possibilities, was ruled. Said this diagnosis has been confirmed by multiple physicians of various specializations throughout the country, treatment rational science diagnosis a team of physicians turned based in New York, Tel Aviv, Berlin, Atlanta, and Scout has been treating Mrs. Osborne with a combination of medications, physical therapy, and a strict nutritional plan because many aspects of Oshtoran syndrome are not yet understood. Newly developed and experimental treatment have also been employed at the insistence of Mrs. Osborne and her husband. Previously, the patient vasculitis has been treated with immune suppression drugs, but recent debilitating infections have been encouraged. So to try RM237 duration, Mrs. Osborne will be placed in an initial 6-week regimen. To judge the effectiveness of RM237 in treating her symptoms. Following the period, I and her other physicians will decide whether continue as will be medically advantaged and necessary. Summary. In summary, RM237 is medically necessary for this patient's medical condition. Please contact me if any additional information is required to ensure the prompt approval of the therapy. Sincerely, Dr. Morgan Michaels. How good are you guys? Yes. I want to say my eyes are kind of okay. I do believe I need to have some glasses to some degree. But no, I don't want to say like to like an extreme level that I'm like I cannot see without them or like drive without them. But it does get a little, I want to say a little bit blurry in certain areas when it comes to certain things. So I do need to get some.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Like I can see, walk, drive perfectly fine, but when it comes to like the small details, like it gets a little complicated. I think a good example was when I was getting trained on my previous job. Like we were handling chips, and we were like dealing cards, and the cards that were like on the opposite side from me, like I was able to see them, but like it just looked a little bit blurry. Like I recognized that like the number and what like value the card had, but I just was having like a little bit of issues with that.
Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney, like his mom.
I believe it's this one.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick?
I think this might be the last one.
Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
July 18th. Living for Europe today. Huh. Not sure how this is going to go. That says there is no risk, but that's that. Dr. Michaels thinks it's more like 50-50. So, okay. I might not make it. If that happens today, you'll be reading this ad. Who am I kidding? You're probably reading it anyways. No one always has to know. So if you are reading this, that, and if no risk at all turns out to be another Osborne campaign promise, then do me a favor. Show this next part to Pete and MJ. Just them. Please, thanks, Dad. Love you. To Pete, Parker, and Mary Jane Watson. Guys, I'm sorry. Really sorry. If you're reading this, man, this stuff, even in an imagined hypothetical letter to you, is hard, to be honest. Here goes. I'm sick. Like, really sick. Doctors think it's the same thing mom had. Neurodegeneration, rapid onset. I've known for a while, but I could manage it. I didn't tell you because I didn't tell you. I was worried how you react, and I couldn't stand to see you go through what I did with mom. Watching her suffer, knowing I couldn't help, watching her die was worse than dying. Things got really bad recently. All those times that I was wiped out from partying, or just super busy, not partying, not busy, sick. This Euro trip, well, is a cover. I'm going in for a treatment, experimental long term. Dad's been working on it forever, promise it'll work. He hates the nickname the techs have it for it. Devil's bread. Says it makes something good seems scary, but maybe devil's bread is what I need. Little bit of bad to do a lot of good. Okay, that's here. Time to go.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
Continuing sector sweep.
Oh, no. That you didn't plan out well. No. Bad idea after bad idea. That's great, you know.
Control, I heard something. Running a sweep.
MJ screens. Dude, I don't know why people like are upset about like the stealth mechanics on the game. But I personally like it, dude. I think it's really fun. Maybe it's just me, you know. I want to I kind of want to apologize for going overboard on the way that I was reading the letter. I was like emphasizing like emotions and whatnot. But I think I was having like too much fun with it.
Okay, July 18. Bingo.
Yeah, I was having too much fun with it, so I kind of don't want to apologize.
Super creepy. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful. What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Those are the Green Goblin's grenades. Holy cow, dude. Oh, that is so exciting.
Spiders. Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis. Optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create?
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
Control. Status. Nothing to report.
I think that should be the last thing left.
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creepfest. Kinda make... Huh. This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York. Dr. Strom. Isn't he a robotics expert? No movement from Dr. Van Adder. Must be out of the city. Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Wherever the anti-serum is, he must have been too. No, I need to track Michael. Van Adder is a... Dr. Michaels leads the Devil's Breath team. Commercial buildings... Wow. So many records facilities. Oscorp's going all in on defense research. No. Norman's not crazy enough to keep the anti-serum in a shopping... A records facility could be perfect cover for the Devil's Breath lab. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. And this must be the C team. Good old Alpha team. Devil's Breath lab must have a big Sable presence. GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... I knew it. 10th and Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR-27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？我操！别慢慢呼吸！靠！快逃！
I thought this was just a consultation. Boys seemed ready. I'm going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it stop. What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. No!
Who's there?
Oh
Damn
Hello.
it.
We have a breach. High alert.
Hello. Dude, I would be panicking honestly if I was in this.
I've got the lab location. And a lot more.
How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
Dude, like this is just so cool. Like, I gotta stop for a second. Like, that fact that Norman Osborn creating Martin Lee as a Mr. Negative is such a cool, interesting twist that I wasn't expecting. I saw like Martin Lee was already like Mr. Negative before even being intertwined with Norman, but that's such a buggling situation, and I believe that was also Dr. Octavius. I could be wrong on that, but that is such an interesting twist. The aspect that he's so obsessed researching on Spider-Man abilities, I don't think he is trying. What's it called? And I guess it might be more debunked on the second game, but this is just me talking up based on the first game. I don't think he's trying to what's it called? Depower Spider-Man, but it's just like the fact that he's trying to use the power of the Spider-Man to make himself stronger in order to become powerful in some sort of sense. But that's going to be a plot twist, and in some sort of degree becoming the Green Goblin. Dude, that is just such a good reference in my opinion. And there's some also like this is still like further into the game, might be connected into Miles becoming Spider-Man as well, because if I'm not mistaken, at least on the 1610 version of Miles Morales, which is the one that became Spider-Man, he got bitten by the same radioactive spider as Spider-Man. So this might be the same spider as the one that bit Spider-Man, like way before he became a Spider-Man. I'm just throwing ideas because this is just such a fantastic thing. And I'm sorry if I'm just fangirling all over the place. But that's just, ooh, amazing. I'm sorry. I think Miles get bit by the spider in this game only. I think you might be right. Is the door open? The door is open. Great. It's fighting coming. Dude, I'm excited.
Who's there?
Wait!
Oh shit.
I've got an intruder.
I thought you had it. I thought I had it. Oh, it put me in a really good spot. Holy cow.
Need to clear that balcony.
Copy. Begin sweep. Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off lights now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
Hello.
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
Dude, that was such a fantastic like story plot. I know I'm just mainly fangirling about like the whole entire thing and maybe just making like headcanons here and there. But dude, that's just, ooh, I don't know. Like, it's just, it makes me feel like happy about it.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick, Norman and Lee, and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not this song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.
And there's a spider. I'm surprised they didn't, you know, fall off completely. That's the spider that you mean.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right. There must be some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge. They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman.
You know,
Norman's on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send officers your way, but I don't have any.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This'll all be over soon, I promise.
For some reason, for the longest time, I always saw the what's it called?
This is Sable Control, requesting update from Bowery.
I was waiting for you.
Be advised, region highly kinetic.
I always thought that Miles was gonna get his spider abilities through like some sort of like blood transfusion.
Folks, I know you're scared. But when I hear reports of looting, the fights over food or medicine, I say to myself, we are better than this. You are better than this. I've known you my whole life. I am proud to be a member of this community. Don't give in to fear. Help each other. Stand up for those who need it. I've always hated hearing Spider-Man called a hero. Because real heroes are the people who get up every day with no special powers and do the right thing simply because it is the right thing. So I'm asking you now, be the heroes I know you all are. J. Jonah Jameson believes in you.
Thank you, Jonah.
Say goodnight.
Ooh, that was a bad start. I know. That felt like a really bad rough start, if anything. And there's you.
So glad Sable's after me now, too. As if I didn't have enough to worry about.
Spider-Man's the hashtag, please. Oh, thank you.
Spider-Man Homecoming damage control. I know. Wait. I'm trying to think, because I believe damage control was created by Tony Stark. If I'm not mistaken. Or am I just mixing it up with like something else? Because like... Okay, cool. Okay. I was trying to figure it out if I was like remembering things properly or not, Because I remember that I think at some point they made a comic called Damage Control, and it was just based on the company, on how they were handling like reparations and all that sort of stuff, and how everything just magically becomes like fixed within like a day or so. Well, I thought I was done with everything. Oh, that's over there. You know, I'm probably just going to do that and then call it a night. Because it's almost 1 in the morning. This be my last dance, if you want to call it that way.
You were in for arson? Kick it up a notch. Like fish in a barrel.
Seriously, what the heck? Oh, that makes sense. I was like, what's one of the web shooters aren't working? But then I was like, oh wait, those are electrifying. That makes more sense why they are not working.
I'll kill you.
The city's falling apart. I've got to put a stop to Leonardo fast.
I guess this is like the time to wrap up the stream. So for me at least, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully at around 11. So yeah. Why every game have same types of enemies, 10 average and 1 giant bulky dude? I think is I don't know much about game development, so I'm just assuming the situation, but I think it's mainly because it's easier for developers to not to spend a lot of like money and time on creating like unique individual enemies that you can just going to be like fighting like one off and just never see them again. Because it's easier to use replicate enemies or have copies of enemies rather than have unique enemies every single like fighting that you come across. Because if you're going to be fighting unique enemies, might as well keep them for bosses. And the big guys are, I don't know, I think that might apply like semi-unique, quote unquote, even though they're not really, what's the word I'm looking for? Unique. Because they are also part of like the mob type of thing, classes. So, yeah. I think that's like the simplest way, like just money and time. It saves a lot of time just to replicate things like that. But yeah, maybe I'm just mistaken on my perspective on things. But I think that might be the answer, unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then you know I'm wrong. But yeah. Anyways, I think this is a good stopping point because I gotta go to bed. No. I gotta do stuff tomorrow in the morning, cause yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you so much for anybody that watched the bot until this point of the stream. Thank you so much for Pancake to come in, hang out with me for the night, or at least my night in some certain circumstance. If you're new to the channel, feel free to check out my content. I have played different games that you might be interested, and if not, that's totally fine. I stream Tuesdays to Fridays once again from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and feel free to subscribe. If you're watching this on the weekend, have a great fantastic weekend. If you're watching this throughout the week, have a great fantastic week or day. It can be tough at times, but you know, sometimes a day might be better. Anyways, I really wish you guys have a great, fantastic day, night, if not evening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day, night, and or whatever time you're watching this. I'm gonna save moments later purposes. Dude, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. Super Sable is just an amazing character, to put it simple. Anyways, I gotta wrap it up, but have a good night, dude.